Alright, so we are at the Petro in Laramie, Wyoming, off of I-80. I have the worst luck coming through Wyoming. I always seem to end up at this Petro. There is a wind advisory, and the sign said I-80 closed ahead to all high-profile vehicles, wind gusts of 60 plus miles per hour. So if you keep going and you get blown over, not only are they going to ticket you, but they're going to charge you for the cleanup. I actually read that on their website a while back when I used to come out here all the time. And I pick up, when I went through the port of entry coming into Wyoming, they had this little brochure about the wind hazards. And before they were reporting it as 40 plus mile per hour winds, which I was going to keep on going. It wasn't really affecting me that much. But it says, you know, if there is high wind warning or advisory, and you keep on going, you know, that's up to you, because they're basically saying there's no research to tell them exactly at what wind speed and what weight of vehicle that they think you will blow over. But when the winds reach 60 plus miles per hour, it says there is almost certain to be multiple vehicles blown over and involved in crashes caused by loss of control, according to their little pamphlet. So anything below 60 mile an hour, they're saying, you know, go at your own risk. At 60 miles an hour, they're saying they want you to pull off the road. And either way, no matter what the wind speed is, if you get blown over and there's a wind advisory, I guess you have to pay the consequences. They're going to charge you for all the costs of cleanup. So to me, it's not worth the risk. It said to pull over, so I am pulling over. Oh, I know everybody in the world picks on Swift, but look who they got in the brochure that's in the ditch. Seriously. Everybody picks on Swift, don't they? Luckily, the 1 inch that we got last night is just about all melted, thank goodness. But the cold did make my GoPro/dash cam fall off the winch. But I'm very glad that most of the snow is gone. The wind has died down. It's saying it's gusting in the 30s. So hopefully that won't get any worse before I can get the heck out of Wyoming. Beautiful place, but I get tired of getting stuck here. places. I'm sure y'all recognize this. If you watch my channel, I know you've seen me stop here before, but I cannot resist. I have to get some more pictures to add to the new website. This is one of my favorite scenic rest areas. It is in Utah at Echo Canyon off of I-80. Absolutely beautiful. It is about maybe 40 miles after you pass the line coming out of Wyoming into Utah. It's after the way station. Beautiful, beautiful place. If you haven't seen it, next time you're coming through, take a few minutes and stop and check it out. It is definitely worth it. This is where I'm going to have lunch. Got a heck of a view, don't I? I don't know why I've never noticed this before, but got a path going to the top of this hill, and they have a pretty cool looking display on top of it. I'm gonna walk up there and check it out since I've never done that before. And this is where I was with Mina not too long ago, and she was trying to get the groundhogs. I guess it's a little too cold for them today, but they're here somewhere. Well, we've almost made it. And that was a heck of a climb. I am so out of shape. I don't know if y'all gonna be able to read that. Well, actually, I'm on the wrong side. It's backwards. Guess it would help to get on the right side, huh? And if I walk over here, it's gonna be kind of backlit. I always end up in a bad light situation, don't I? Absolutely beautiful. Let me see if I can get over here so you can read this sign. Here we go. Here's a good vantage point right here. Oh yeah. That makes a nice picture. not the only geek who loves to sightsee. As you can see. He's doing the same thing I'm doing probably. Well, maybe not. That is the Devil's Slide, as they call it. I've never actually stopped here to take a good look at it. I've only seen it driving past, but check that out. Isn't that cool? Love Utah. Truck stops. I don't know if you can see the sign. Ooh, my windshield's dirty. Garden of Eden, which is also called the Traveler's Oasis on Trucker's Path. It is on I-84 at the bottom of Idaho. Can't remember the exact exit number, but I think it's actually in Eden, Idaho. Hence the name Garden of Eden. This is where I kept picking up those really cool Idaho shirts. I looked for one just a few minutes ago, and apparently they don't carry the Idaho shirts anymore. They got just a bunch of trucking t-shirts, which they didn't have before, so I guess they've replaced them. Maybe they figured the Idaho shirts don't sell as good as the trucking shirts. I don't know. Kind of disappointed because they had the coolest shirts in the country. I try to collect a shirt from different states, and I figure when I retire from trucking I'll make me a quilt out of them. I know I'm goofy, but they don't have them anymore. What a bummer. This is the truck stop that I was parked at when I went over there to look at the Snake River. It's a great overview of the river. It's absolutely beautiful, and it's just a few minutes walk from here, and you don't even have to cross the street. It's on the same side of the street. If you're ever over this way, you want to stretch your legs, this is a great place to do it. Very beautiful. I guess I need to get on my way. I have a little ways to go before I get to Portland, and I hope the weather holds out. So far, so good. Found another scenic rest area right here in Oregon. Very pretty. I think I've stopped here before. Yeah, this looks familiar. Ooh, look at those beautiful fall colors. Isn't that gorgeous? Wow. Very pretty. So I guess it's called the Weatherby Rest Area. This one will definitely be making it onto the website. Beautiful.